So, Namaste. Today we'll be starting the chanting of Vibhuti Pada, which is the third chapter of the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. The first sutra of Vibhuti Pada is Desha Bandha Chittasya Dharana. Desha Bandha Chittasya Dharana. Desha Bandha Chittasya Dharana. देशबन्धचित्तस्य धारणा देशबन्धचित्तस्य धारणा देशबन्धचित्तस्य धारणा देशबन्धचित्तस्य धारणा. Was that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you please start chanting?
Yes, ma'am. Desabandhasittasya dharana.
Yeah. Next, please. Sakshi? Sakshi is there?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
No, she left. Maybe she has network issue.
Okay.
Psychic sir can.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Deshabandhachittesha dharanam.
Good. So this is clear, right? Should we move on to the next sutra?
Shravani
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Shravani ma'am,
Shruti, can you please chant this?
Deshabandhachittasya dharana.
Very good. Anybody else?
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah. So we'll go to the next sutra. Tatra pratya aikatanata. Tatra pratyaika tanata dhyanam. 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 Clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please start chanting.
Okay, ma'am. I'll try. Tatra pratyekatanata dhyanam.
Good. Next one, please.
Tatra patrek ekatanta dhanam.
Next, please.
Tatra pratyekatanata dhyanam.
Next.
Completed, ma'am.
That's
Okay.
all, ma'am.
Yeah. We'll go to the third sutra. Tadeva artha. Tadeva artha matra. Tadeva artha matra nirbhasam swarupa shunyamiva samadhihi. Tadeva artha matra nirbhasam swarupa shunyamiva samadhihi. These are the definitions of dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. You see, the first sutra is the sutra related to dharana. Second one is for dhyana. Third sutra of the Vibhuti Pada is for samadhi. Tadevarthamatra nirbhasam swarupa shunyamiva samadhihi. Tadevarthamatra nirbhasam swarupa shunyamiva samadhihi. Tadevarthamatra nirbhasam swarupa shunyamiva samadhihi. Clear?
Okay,
Hello?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah.
तदेवार्थमात्र निर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यमिव समाधिः.
Good. Next, please.
तदेव अर्थमात्रनिर्विशं स्वरूपशून्यमेव समाधि.
It is nirbhasam.
Okay, ma'am. तदेव अर्थमात्रनिर्विशं
Nirbhasam.
स्वरूपशून्य.
Nirbhasam. Repeat it once.
तदेव अर्थमात्र निर्विशं
Nirbhasam. Nirbhasam.
निर्भासम्. ओके. तदेव अर्थमात्रनिर्भासं स्वरूपे शून्यम् एव समाधिः.
Good. Next, please.
तदेवार्थमात्रनिर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यमिव समाधिः.
Yeah. Should we go to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Trayamekatra samyamaha. What this means is Trayam, those three, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi, the triad, when performed together, that is called as Samayamaha or Sanyama. Generally, people call it as Sanyama. Okay, so the technical term for these three together, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi, is Sanyama. Okay, Trayam Ekatra Sanyama. Trayam Ekatra Sanyamaha, or you can also call it as Samyama. Both are correct. Trayam Ekatra Sanyamaha. Trayam Ekatra Samyamaha, that is also right. Whatever is comfortable to you, you can pronounce it that way. Yes, please.
Trayam ekatra samyamaha.
Yeah, good. Next, please.
त्रयम् एकत्र संयमः.
Good. Next.
त्रयमेकत्र संयमः.
Good. The next one is Tajjayat. Tajjayat Prajna Lokaha. 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 Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please practice.
Tajjayat pragyalokaha.
Next, please.
तज्जयत् प्रज्ञलोकः.
Next, please.
तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः.
Good. So we'll chant all the 5 sutras once again, from 1 to 5. Deshabandha chittasya dharana, which is the sutra for dharana. The first sutra in Vibhudipada relates to dharana. Deshabandha chittasya dharana. Second sutra is about dhyanam. Tatra pratyaigatanata dhyanam. Tatra pratyaigatanata dhyanam. Third sutra is about samadhi. Tadeva arthamatra nirbhasam swarupa shunyamiva samadhihi. Tadevarthamatra nirbhasam swarupa shunyamiva samadhihi. The fourth sutra is about the triad of these three aspects, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. When all those three are performed together, it is called samyamaha. Okay. Trayamekatra संयमः त्रयमेकत्र संयमः. The fifth sutra is Tajjayat Prajna Lokaha. So from that samyama comes the insight, prajna. From samyama, the next following sutra is about what happens when there is samyama. There is prajna, wisdom, insight. Tajjayat Prajna Lokaha. Tajjayat Prajna Lokaha. Clear until the fifth sutra?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Yeah. So we'll go to the sixth sutra now. Just check, keep a check on the time. At 9 we should stop. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Tasya bhumishu viniyogah. Tasya bhumishu viniyogah. Tasya bhumishu viniyogah. Tasya bhumishu viniyogah. Yes, please.
Tasya bhumisu viniyogah.
Next, please.
तस्य भूमिस्यु विनियोगः
Next, please.
तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः.
So what the sutra is saying is, just for good understanding, I mean just a basic understanding of how you can remember the sutra. After prajna, after the insight comes about, then the next aspect is they're saying that wherever required, samyama is applied on different stages of samadhi. We have seen different stages of samadhi, right? We have seen sampragnata samadhi, asampragnata samadhi. We've seen the stages of sampragnata samadhi, and then we have also learnt about asampragnata samadhi. So wherever it is applied, so you see that in those stages, samyama is always there. What is samyama? The triad of dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. That those three are applied in different stages of samadhi practice. So they don't jump into samadhi directly. They always use the practice in a gradual manner. Like they first start with dharana, then go into dhyana, and then only go into samadhi. That is how the practice progresses. That is what they're trying to say in the sixth sutra. So you please understand the order. First was the dharana, then dhyana, then samadhi. All the three together are called as samyama. Then after they, Sage Patanjali termed it as samyama, he's saying that from samyama comes some prajna, which is insight. That prajna, when applied on different stages of samadhi, leads to different vibhudis. That is all the chapter about. So when the triad of dharana, dhyana, and samadhi applied in different stages of samadhi, one will accrue different kinds of siddhis or perfections. The whole chapter, the whole of the third chapter is about those perfections, which are called as vibhudis or siddhis. Okay? Yeah. So, trayam antarangam purvebhyaha. Trayam antarangam purvebhyaha. Trayamantharangam purvebhyaha. Trayamantharangam purvebhyaha. Trayamantharangam purvebhyaha. Yes, please.
Trayam antarangam purvebhyah.
Next.
त्रयम् अन्तरङ्गं पूर्वभयः
Purve
पूर्वे
bhyaha.
भयः ओके
Yeah.
त्रयम् अन्तरङ्गं पूर्वे भयः
Next, please.
त्रयम् अन्तरङ्गं पूर्वेभ्यः.
Good. So what the seventh sutra is saying is the triad of dharana, dhyana and samadhi are also called as the internal limbs. Purvebhya antarangam means internal. So we saw that yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara. These are the 5 limbs which are external, bahirangam. Okay, and dharana, dhyana and samadhi. These 3 limbs of the Ashtanga Yoga are the antaranga. Okay, antaranga, which means they are the internal limbs when compared to the previous limbs that you have seen in the last chapter. Getting it? So dharana, dhyana and samadhi, these 3 are called as antaranga, internal limbs. So purvebhyaha, he is referring to the previous limbs that you have learnt in the second chapter. Getting it? That is the sutra, 7th sutra. Yeah. So the next sutra is Tadapi Bahirangam Nirbijasya. Tadapi.
Sorry. Ma'am, already 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
9.
we'll stop. We'll stop.
Okay.
Yeah. Tadapi Bahirangam Nirbijasya. Tadapi Bahirangam Nirbijasya. Tadapi Bahirangam Nirbijasya. Tadapi Bahirangam Nirbijasya. Can you please repeat this?
Tadapi bahirangam nirbijasya.
Next, please.
Tadapi bahirangam nirvijasya.
Next.
Tadapi bahirangam nirbhijasya.
Good. So what the 8th sutra is saying is, the 8th sutra is saying that when the dharana, dhyana and samadhi, these 3 aspects are considered, those are also the external limbs when we compare it with the nirbija, which is the seedless form. You know that nirbija samadhi is the highest form of samadhi, right? Which is also the synonym for asampragnata samadhi. So when it is nirbija, the seedless samadhi or asampragnata samadhi, when we compare dharana, dhyana and other stages of samadhi, those stages also become external. You getting it? Those also become bahiranga when compared to nirbija samadhi. Getting it? That is the 8th sutra. We'll stop it here. So, did you chant this sutra?
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll continue the chanting practice tomorrow. Until here, the chanting, the sutras are clear, right? 1 to 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please practice, because if you practice it immediately, you'll be able to remember it well. So I'm stopping the recording for this.